Hi, good morning, everyone. Well, good afternoon to some of you. It's the 30th of July, and now we have ES basically really forcing that green broken support to break to the upside. This red triangle, or yeah, this kind of a triangle or wedge broke down yesterday after reversing at the blue top band, which I shorted, but it came down all the way to just below 5,500. Well, actually 5,480. Yeah, that's about 5,480. But then now it's back to bullish mode, and it's trying to break this blue top band. So my short just got stopped at break even, but we took some money with the first half of that short. So the remaining of the half just got stopped because the entry was 5514. Because of this blue resistance break, I'm out of that short. Now, what has to happen here for the bulls to take full control would be break the blue, break the red, yeah, this red diagonal resistance, and get back into the green. Anything above 5560, yeah, 5560 would look very bullish because then that green broken support would be breaking back to, so you can see that resistance is holding 1, 2, 3, 4 touches on that back test. Obviously, it may still, even if after break of the blue, it may still come down hard unless it breaks back into the green. So this is a very critical day. I mean, today, tomorrow, very critical times. If the bulls, so this is the SPX cash, you can see the blue downtrend had formed, but now it's pushing to break it. And we also have this green broken support. It's exactly like ES. It's the same, virtually the same thing. This green support was back tested. You know, that green broken support was back tested 4 times. And anything above 5520 on the SPX cash would look very bullish because that would mean the green resistance is broken. Dow Jones futures continues had bounced or almost bounced off the blue plus purple, and I think there is more upside. And if we look at, if we look at the current kind of a trend, this is also a little bit slightly bearish because of this red broken bear flag. So unless it pushes on and takes out the previous highs of yesterday, there may be some more downside, maybe to the previous lows and then rally. And Dow Jones cash is you can see the golden support, the blue, that was the double support, and we rallied 1,000 points. Now it has to keep on rallying, really, if it has to take out the previous highs. Otherwise, there may be one more dive to that golden support or something like that. NASDAQ, it had broken this green support, right? That long-term support is gone now, and it is back tested. Obviously, slightly sloppy support that was broken. Now, is it going to, um, one second, is it going to touch the red top band and come down? That is going to be a major downwards move one more time if that red top band holds. And this is the NASDAQ futures continues. We of course have a gap here just below 20,000. But if that red top band holds on the futures, it would be around 19,300, 19,340, excuse me, 330 to 340. That red top band may reverse this bounce, and we may see one more dive all the way to that blue bottom band. So that remains to be seen. And of course, this blue bottom band would be the next major potential support. NASDAQ cash is the same story. So I'm going to now put it there. Yeah, that blue bottom band. So you can see the green support was almost broken, but it's of course it's very sloppy here on the cash. If this red top band holds and the level is 19,150, 19,170, that's about it. I mean, if it does reverse from there, then we will see 18,500 or so to touch the blue bottom band before it rallies big time one more time. So that blue bottom band has to hold for the next leg up. Russell is above that green, the blue major broken resistance, and it rallied, but it's now coming down. If this golden bottom band holds, which is a potential channel, this is the low of June, up, down, up, down. So if the golden bottom band holds, which is going to be around 22.35 today, then I think it's going to keep on running. And let's put this also into the perspective of this red channel. So that could become a double support level if that red bottom band gets tested and if it holds together with the golden. So if you look at it this way, that's going to be 22. I mean, it has to really crash to that level, right? In the next few hours, it has to come to that level, red bottom band together with the golden. And I would be, yeah, that would be 22.25, 22.26. Okay, on the futures, of course. This is FTSE. Remember that purple resistance was broken, it rallied, came down, and I think it may be forming this green bull flag now. And I think ultimately, if this green bull flag can be broken, you can see the purple resistance is gone and it's back tested. And I think we're going to get to the green, maybe pull back one more time, and then rally to 85.50. DAX is above, I mean, it touched that golden bottom band. That's the perfect touch together with the green. It may get to the green resistance, maybe pull back one more time, and then a break to the upside would target 19,500. And this here is CAC, the French index, that purple resistance with 6 touches. The red bear flag is broken and back tested. That back test held, you can see here, is, and there is a little gap. Maybe the gap is filled, maybe not yet, but either way, if it wants to rally, it has to break 7,580, 590. That would be the break of that red bear flag back into the red bear flag. But not only that, it would also break that purple resistance with 6 touches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touches. That is a very strong resistance, but of course, the stronger it is, the stronger the move once it breaks. TLT is now trying that blue resistance one more time, and I think this time it is going to break. And this is the 10-year note, and that golden top band is coming our way. Maybe we're going to see one more reversal and then a break to the upside. This is oil. Oil had formed this purple bear flag, and yesterday it broke it to the downside. Obviously, the bearish signal was sent. I have sent the bearish signal so many times at 79.80. From there, it already dropped more than 300 ticks. This is Brent oil. It's making new lows without touching that purple top band. Ultimately, maybe we'll touch it and then keep on selling. Natural gas is making new lows. Unfortunately, I mean, I've been showing the wrong contract here. I thought I was showing the September contract, but I was showing the August contract on the previous chart. Now, this is the September contract. That red bottom band is holding, and this golden little downtrend is breaking. So we may see very soon, actually, it may have bottomed out really on this September contract, and it may be ready to run. Because if you look at it, NGQ4 was the one that I was showing. Okay. Oh yeah, it is now gone. That's why. Yeah, it's of course it is now expired. So the one that I was showing was August contract. Now it's a September contract, which is at 2061, which is now the continuous contract 2061. You can see here. So we may see a bounce very soon, a strong bounce. Gold is inside the green bull flag, and I think it's getting ready to break out, which would turn things quite bullish all of a sudden again, because you can see the green top band and the green bottom band. This is a textbook bull flag that is forming. Silver failed to penetrate back into this purple failed bull flag, but you can see the green bottom band, how that is the perfect touch now on that green bottom band. And if we look at the futures contract, maybe a bit more downside on that one, just a little bit more downside to touch. If it really wants to touch that green bottom band perfectly, then silver may just touch one more time to that low and then rally. I think silver is getting ready to penetrate back into that bull flag, and it would, I think, rally big time. And this is platinum. It is off that green support. You can see here that support is holding 1, 2, right? This is the green major broken channel. This is the first and this is the second backtest. So, but what has to happen here is that this blue broken support has to be broken back in, and this blue top band. So anything above 1,000 would look very good. We are at 955. Last metal is copper, and I think it's coming closer to that 392.93. Yeah, that is going to become a major double support, I think. So let's have a look at euro. It's looking slightly more bearish, obviously, every day, because it's trying to penetrate back into that red bull flag, right? That bull flag was broken and it's penetrated back in. That's clearly bearish. But obviously, things may turn very quickly unless it breaks this blue support. Okay, pound sterling is, it's the same story. That golden resistance from the highs of 2007 held, and it is now back testing this golden and blue double support after the reversal at this triple resistance. So if it stays inside this red uptrend, I think there is going to be a major breakout. Anything above 130 is going to look very bullish. But of course, if it breaks this red support, then the level for that is 127.80. Anything below 127.70 is going to look very bearish. US dollar Japanese yen broke out of the green bull flag after the bounce off this 152, that double support, this green plus blue at 152, which I marked, I think 2 or 3 days ago on the video. It's already up 300 pips, and I think there is more upside coming because the green channel is now broken to the upside. DXY is out of this blue little bull flag, and I think there is more upside coming, maybe all the way to 105 to that red top band. And Aussie is coming closer to that green bottom band. That is probably the only chance for a rally to that blue top band. Otherwise, if it bounces and then breaks the green, then I think it's going to come to 62.50. And Kiwi is off the green broken channel. Yeah, that is almost a back test, and maybe we're going to see some more upside, but I think ultimately this golden resistance is still holding, and that's why it is still looking bearish. And US dollar CAD is, you can see, breaking that golden bull flag, that giant bull flag from 2022. That's like a 2-year bull flag, is breaking to the upside, which looks quite bullish for US dollar CAD. Now, coffee is coming towards 223 to fill this gap, and I will be a buyer at 223. Okay, just be very careful. Around 223, it would also test that purple, red, and golden, the triple support. It's kind of a triple support area, and I think 223 would be the gap fill as well, and that's why we're going to buy coffee at 223. And then after that, you can see that purple resistance. This is the long-term chart. That purple resistance has to be broken at 250 which would open the way for 300 at least. Wheat this is the continuous contract. That blue wedge has to be broken to the upside. You can see here 1, 2, 3, and 3 times here. That 3 times 1, 2, 3. This has to be broken to the upside for a rally by wheat. Soybeans has broken the red bottom band. It came down to the green, and it's kind of holding at the moment, but it looks very, very weak. It's already at 1050. Is it going to test the black bottom band together with the blue? And that level is 1000 or just below 1000. I think that's where I would like to start buying soybeans. And this is the soybeans September. That red plus blue double support held, there's a big bounce, but is it going to be sustainable, or is it going to come down all the way to 1000? That remains to be seen. I think, yeah, soybeans is looking very bearish after the reversal at the blue top band. Obviously, we should have shorted. In hindsight, I think I'm always focusing on buying opportunities, but every single level, especially the purple broken supports back test and the blue, we should have shorted that one, as clear as that. And this is corn. The blue top band couldn't be broken. The red downtrend is still on, but is it going to break this golden support? I'm going to remove the green. This golden support is holding, but I think if it does break 390, around 390, or maybe 389, that would break, and I think it's going to come down to 385. Looking at soybeans and wheat, there may be one more dive for corn before it bottoms out, which is a never-ending downtrend, really. Sugar is the continuous chart looks promising because it's kind of penetrated back into the blue broken channel. It really has to go to the green, maybe pull back one more time, and then break it to the upside. That would be the only way to look bullish. And if you look at the this is SBV4, which is the October contract. This is the current contract on the continuous. This blue support almost broke. This is the fakie. If it gets to the blue top band, I think there is a good chance it will be broken. So this is the continuous, sorry, not the continuous, this is the October contract. This blue resistance is a 3-touch resistance, and if it can be broken at 20, just over 20, that's going to look very bullish. Final agricultural is cotton. It may be bottoming out here, and I think I marked 67 for quite some time. Can it really rally and break out of the blue? That's the big question. So now Bitcoin, it couldn't break that red top band at 71K. It has formed this green triangle or wedge, 1, 2, 3. That wedge, 1, 2, 3. It's the proper wedge. And obviously, if this wedge breaks, I think Bitcoin has one more downside, one more leg down towards $59,000. And then I'm expecting a big rally to start off that black bottom band. So we'll see. Ethereum is the same. You can see the blue plus green double support was broken. That's why it came down 10%. And is it going to break down this? Maybe it may be forming this bear flag now. So remains to be seen. So I'm going to put this in red color, right? If it comes down, maybe bounces and then breaks, then I think Ethereum will come down one more time. CAS couldn't break that green top band. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches on that. So far, no breakout. And OM is trying to stay above that red broken channel. So this still looks very promising, but OM has to run above 132, I think, to start to look very bullish again. And if you look at JASMI, JASMI is looking positive because that green support was never tested. It's out of the red, it's out of the golden bull flag, and it's looking quite okay now. I think it's targeting back to 55, maybe 65. Current level is 32. And PAL has to break that purple top band, which has 3 touches. Anything above 35 cents, 36, is a buy signal. And Pepe is out of the green bull flag. I think it is forming a kind of a rectangle here. And ultimately this rectangle, so if you look at it, this rectangle will be broken and it's going to run. So Pepe looks very, very positive. Anything above 134 would look very bullish. Solana still targeting 200, and I think maybe didn't it get 200? No, it's almost get it. It's going to get to 199, 200 at that golden top band. And Monero has to break 182. So far, no breakout, but I think it will do it eventually at 180. It's going to look very bullish, and Monero will become a buy signal. Aave had back tested this green, and it's now getting to that red and possibly get all the way to that red blue top band. And ACH couldn't break that golden resistance just yet. Anything interesting? I don't see. A Ripple is up 4 or 5%. I think it's very eager now to break this giant resistance from the highs of 2021. So Ripple may run big time. And Tezos, no, not yet. Has to break that green and purple double resistance right there. And Zcash has to break 36. Only then it will look very good. Fetch, right, that golden bull flag has to be broken. So far, nothing. And H bar is not really nothing to see here. Other than that, I don't have much to add. I think most coins are just stationary or like pulling back still. All right, take care, guys. Bye.